significant speech indeed about the economic impact of the ongoing West Asia conflict, which refuses to end. Now, Prime Minister Mr. Modi, in a message that he feels is the need of the hour, has urged citizens to make significant lifestyle as well as consumption changes to conserve foreign exchange and reduce the strain on the economy amid the global energy crisis that we're all facing. He emphasized the importance of using petrol and diesel sparingly. He's also emphasized the importance of cutting down on cooking oil consumption, opting for public transport or carpooling whenever possible. He also encouraged people to consider using electric vehicles, also use the work from home policy wherever feasible, save foreign exchange, and also postpone traveling overseas and refrain from buying gold for the next year. Now, these measures, the Prime Minister said, are vital for managing the economic challenges that have been posed by rising energy costs, as well as the uncertainty that prevails as a result of what's been happening in West Asia, not simply West Asia, but also, of course, the Russia-Ukraine conflict as well. So let's try to decode what the Prime Minister has intended to convey to the rest of the country as a result of what's been happening in different parts of the world. Now, he's appealed that people work from home as much as possible and wherever it's feasible. What's the implication of this? It essentially means that there is less fuel use because you save on the fuel that you would otherwise consume for traveling or commuting. The goal is also, of course, to save oil consumption and energy consumption as well. So that's one of the intended messages on the part of the Prime Minister. He's also asked people to refrain from buying gold. Now, why is this significant? This also means that there's a lesser outgo of foreign currency as well, and you also end up saving forex in the process. Now, the Prime Minister has also appealed to the people of India to use metros, public transport and buses for their commute. This also essentially means that as a result of avoiding traveling by car or personal vehicles, you're saving on the outgo of petrol as well as diesel consumption. The goal is also eventually to cut import bills because we're heavily reliant on the import of crude, particularly from West Asia. Use less cooking oil, that's another appeal that he's made. And India also, of course, imports a lot of crude as well. The eventual objective is to cut down on imports and be as self-sufficient as possible. He's also, of course, advocated that we should emphasize the transition to natural farming as well, rely less on imported fertilizers. This is, of course, also to reduce dependence on fertilizer imports, which is also a serious sticking point as far as our imports from West Asia are concerned. Now, the appeal on the part of the Prime Minister has sparked strong reactions, to put it very mildly, from ranks of the opposition. The Lok Sabha leader of opposition, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, has hit out, calling the Prime Minister compromised and also accusing the government of asking the public to make sacrifices while failing to take responsibility itself. He has apportioned blame on the government here. He has also added that this is evidence of the government's own failures and a deliberate attempt on the government's part to shift the burden onto the people of India. Now, opposition parties have also stepped up their attack on the government, questioning its preparedness as well as handling of the current situation. Several leaders from the ranks of the opposition have also alleged that policy failures are being passed on to citizens, while also launching a sharp critique on the Prime Minister, claiming that governance is weakened and the country is now being adversely affected as well. They've also pointed to what they describe as inconsistencies in the government's messaging, highlighting the appeal to curb fuel consumption alongside the Prime Minister's continued public rally engagements. Let's listen into what the opposition has had to say about what it calls the government's own hypocrisy in the matter.
सबसे पहले आप अनावश्यक रूप से कीमती जहाज लेकर के जब चाहते हैं दूसरे देशों में चले जाते हैं, तो आप फॉरेन विजिट कम कर दीजिए। दूसरी बात है, वर्क फ्रॉम होम से आप भी करिए। आप प्रचार में निकलते हैं, हजारों गाड़ियों में तेल खर्च होता है और आप खुद खर्च करते हो, तो आप पीएमओ चला।
Right, so that's the opposition's reaction. Let's